She'll hit a star. And it's easier to want things than to get them. Most people have dreams, but they never manifest them. Pressure makes diamonds we have to mine if we want to come out shining. And dreams mean nothing if they leave when eyelids flutter open. Empires weren't built from just wishing and hoping. See, doors won't always open. Opportunities may pass, ships may sail, but we have control of the mast. And this is your sea. This is your sky. This is your destiny. Let no one break your concentration. If they got that tunnel vision, let them stay in their mental train stations, because success, it's a journey. It's not a destination. You need to have that patience, that drive to make your passions, your dreams come alive, and you alone can decide how far you will go, and you have the divine ability to believe and speak it into being, to see before actually seeing. Give your life meaning as you attain what you envision. Keep on dreaming. Don't ever let it die. Don't be that eagle that never knew they could fly. As you attain what you envision, keep on dreaming. Don't ever let it die. Don't be that eagle that never knew they could fly. And we continue to aim high. When our countries are facing famine and hunger, electricity and water instability, collapsing health and education systems, when there are restrictions on women's very existence, sexual trafficking and exploitation, psychological obliteration, knowing violence in our world never ended, it just found a new formation. With the global cost of violence rising to 1.5 trillion, harm against women isn't just an issue, it's a project perfected in its making. And when we watch the wheels come off the train of humanity, when we watch the wheels come off the train of humanity, young girls fighting to cling to their childhood like teddy bears, when we swallow our pain to prevent from breaking, when you are being cyberbullied while speaking about cyberbullying, when authoritarians subtweet and the comment sections wield dagger and danger, when they starve us of facts as we go to the polls, when developers snatch lakes and trees and land from beneath our feet, when policies are symbolic but don't impact the structure, when we are told we don't deserve to be angry, when the idea of women being free is the threat, is treason, when the press gets loud and then goes quiet, when the trend of DEI passes, do we reset the world or reform it? What do? We continue to rise. We continue to be the first responders, standing together, working together, funding each other. We will take back our power and our dollars. We are the spark and engine of the revolution, making magic, making miracles, making sense, transforming the world in our own spheres of influence. We are survivors who refuse to be silent, advocating for a future free from the scourge of violence, women as agents of change and not victims of despair. Developing services by us, for us, emergency response rooms and action centers, young leaders walking boldly unveiled, a woman blinded in one eye. And a year later, speaking at the UN unafraid, a woman making electricity out of bamboo waste, artists painting our image as a symbol of the fight and the future. We celebrate our champions because it is absolutely appropriate to brag in front of family. Aya Chevy, creating global connections with activists and women politicians, uplifting feminism. President Hilda Hein, pushing for gender equality. The first woman president of the Marshall Islands, Nika Kovac, pioneering national referendums, voting campaigns, and establishing new consensual definitions. Susanna Mohammed, watering climate protections so that Colombian biodiversity and movement builders can grow. Maria Ressa, championing truth and transparency as the foundation for democracy in the Philippines. And Safe City, showing how a collective can make our spaces safer through technology, collecting stories globally, partnering locally. These are just a few examples within the Vital Voices community of over 20,000. This is just an example of the Vital Voices of over 20,000, and we are not done fighting. We're not fighting alone, and our fight is not done. We are training algorithms, pushing laws fit for this digital age, leading from within the darkest places. Amidst the shadow of oppression, we bring the light. Baby girl, respect is just a minimum, demanding women leadership and retention, working in response, but also in prevention, with men being called in, engaging in this work, men moving beyond political correctness and social norms, action over allyship, choosing to live in equity instead of in that manosphere, realizing power expands the moment that it is shared. Men will not have less if they give women more, and our bodies do not have to be casualties. Gender-based violence will no longer be a norm for war. We are survivors who span generations, finding power in our stories, even in our red flags. Because one account can cancel life-ending plans, we rise. No longer pro-country, but pro-peace. A lens on the rights and safety of those who survived. It's not just about Israel versus Palestine. It's about not wanting one more person to die. This is not selfish. Advocating for ourselves is advocating for democracy, finding comfort in honesty, resting before we grow weary, not afraid to take breaks and ask for help. Exhale. Because we know that there are others saving the world as well. We continue to soar, and they will say we are dreamers. They say that we are dreamers, but dreamers are makers. We are hummingbirds, funneling water to a flame till we build an oasis filled with sky, sea, and destiny. Our actions resounding like a sound bowl, putting our feet on the floor. Do you feel the temperature in this room? This space feels like hope, like laughter, like women and men gathered on a rooftop holding glasses and smiles in their palms. Because we aren't just fighting for safety, we are fighting for joy. Let's make this space the world. It is vital that you add your voice, even if it's soft, even if it shakes and cracks. Our collective strength guarantees its maximum amplification, mapping our path to liberation, gathered in this physical manifestation of our goals. Look around at the woman leading the rise. Yes, all of you zigzagging global changers who won't accept the word no. We are our mothers, our grandmothers, their mothers' wildest dreams made manifest. And this is only the beginning of us all doing the impossible. Now keep on rising until those clouds become our floor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chanel. That was really so powerful and inspiring. And with that, this brings our festival to its closing. So I just want to thank everybody for being here, all the speakers, the panelists, Vital Voices team, everyone, because we really witnessed magic happening here. So we will see you tonight at the Global Leadership Awards. Thank you very much and good afternoon.